Hey guys, it's Dulce and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a Gumpaste Daffodil. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment sections down below telling me what you want to see next. Make sure to also hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to be notified of when I post new videos, and share this video with all of your friends so they can join our little cake decorating family. And without further ado, let's get into the video. To start off, we're going to take a small piece of gum paste and roll it in between our hands. Then we're dipping a small piece of 22 gauge wire into egg white and inserting the gum paste into the wire. And again, rolling the gum paste with the wire in between our hands to secure the gum paste to the wire. Taking a very small piece of gum paste, roll it into a ball. Then dip the end of the wire into egg white and insert the little ball into the wire, and this will create our center. For the petals, go ahead and roll a piece of white gum paste on a groove board. And that's about the thickness you want it. Then remove it from the groove board and place it on a flat surface. And cut out the petals. The petal cutter that I'm using actually has all 3 petals so that you can cut them out at the same time, but since I'm wiring them, I can't cut them that way, so I go ahead and cut one at a time and then use my knife tool to cut the individual petal out. So then go ahead and dip a piece of 26 gauge wire into egg white and insert it into the groove of the petal. Then I'm placing the petal on a veinner and pressing down lightly. Place the petal on a foam board and using the large ball tool, go ahead and thin out the edge of the petal. Then use the smaller ball tool to slightly ruffle the edge. To dry the petal, I'm placing it on an apple tray that I'm using as a petal former. You're going to go ahead and make 6 of these petals. Before I do the next part, I'm just going to go ahead and assemble the center with the stamens. So I just went ahead and dusted all of them with a mixture of yellow and a little bit of green. Then I bent the stamens in half since they're double-ended, and I assembled them around the center and just taped them down with white floral tape. To make the bell shape of the center, I'm going to roll out a little bit of yellow gum paste. And then I'm dusting it with cornstarch on both sides so it won't stick, and I'm starting to stretch it out using my large ball tool. This part actually was a little bit confusing to me at first, but this is the way that I made it work. There might be an easier way, but this is just what I ended up using. And now I'm just going to kind of press it around on a foam board to make it stretch out more. And there you can see kind of like the little bowl shape that it's taking. Then I'm just stretching out the edges a little bit more, pinching it with my finger. Then I'm just going to place it down, and I'm going to use a cutter to clean up the edges. Place it on a foam board and use a small ball tool to give it that texture around the edges. Then use a brush to place a small dab of egg white in the center and place your wire through the center. Then press around the bottom of the gum paste to secure it to the wire. Make sure to dry this hanging upside down so it'll keep its shape. Now we're going to go ahead and dust the petals in the center. For the petals, I'm going to use the buttercup yellow color. I'm going to dust it on the bottom of the petal and bring it up a little bit towards the top part of the petal. I'm mixing a little bit of green into the yellow and dusting it at the very bottom of the petal. I'm mixing yellow and a little bit of orange and dusting the bottom and the inside of the center. Then I'm adding a little bit more of orange and I'm doing the same thing again. For the very edge of the center, I'm going to use a little bit more orange, and I'm also going to add in a little bit of the red to give it a deeper look. To assemble the flower, I'm going to use the small flat pliers and bend back all of the petals. Then I'm going to place them in 2 layers. So the first layer is going to have 3 petals and the second layer is going to have the last 3 petals. So try to space them out evenly and place the second layer in the spaces between the petals of the first layer. And I forgot to mention that I'm using half-width floral tape just because it's easier to assemble flowers using half-width floral tape. And once you place all of your petals, just go ahead and tape all the way down the wire and then just kind of rearrange and move around the petals. And that's what the finished flower should look like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!